Have you ever felt like life is a whirlwind, sweeping you away without leaving behind anything truly meaningful? Each day passes with endless tasks, emails to answer, work to complete, relationships to nurture. But when night falls, you lie down and wonder, am I really moving forward or am I just surviving another day? That exhaustion, the sense of running on an endless treadmill, is not yours alone. It's the reality of a fast-paced world where people are trapped by urgency but rarely stop to ask, am I truly living in alignment with my values and purpose? The Stoic philosophers answered this question centuries ago. They taught us that effectiveness isn't about being busy, it's about living with intention. As Epictetus once said, first, decide who you want to be and then do what you must. Today's video will not only help you answer this question, but also equip you with 7 powerful habits to live effectively and meaningfully. These habits are not empty promises, but time-tested tools, from the wisdom of great Stoics like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca to the lives of modern-day achievers. We will walk through each habit, step by step, showing you how small changes can transform how you live and work. But first, I want you to ask yourself, is the life you're living one that you control, or are you simply reacting to what others impose on you? Do you truly know what you want in this life, or are distractions controlling every decision you make? If you're searching for change, make sure to hit the subscribe button so you never miss valuable content. Don't forget to like this video and share in the comments below what you most want to change in your life. In the next section, we'll uncover the first habit, the secret to never letting unexpected events disrupt your peace of mind. Are you ready? Understanding true effectiveness. What does true effectiveness mean? This might be a question many of us have never paused to reflect on. Is it about checking off an endless to-do list every day, or constantly staying busy, making yourself feel like you're doing a lot but achieving nothing truly meaningful? It's not. Effectiveness isn't about doing more or keeping yourself occupied. It's about doing what truly matters, the things that lead you toward your ultimate goals, the values you hold dearest in life. Let's be honest. How many times have you let yourself get swept up in things that don't really matter? You answer dozens of emails every day, but do any of them actually bring you closer to your goals? You get distracted by phone notifications or trivial tasks, while the most important priorities are left undone. This is the trap most of us fall into. We live in reaction to the outside world instead of taking charge of our own lives. We let the world dictate our actions instead of focusing on what truly matters. The Stoics offer a powerful reminder on this subject. Marcus Aurelius once said, "You could leave life right now." Let that determine what you do and say and think. These words wake us up. Time is finite, and every action you take reflects what you truly value in life. Effectiveness isn't a matter of luck or chance. It's the result of consciousness, discipline, and persistence. It's the ability to look at the options in front of you and choose the one that's most meaningful. Do the things you do every day truly serve your bigger goals, or are they just temporary fixes to get through the day? If today were your last, would you feel like you've spent it well? In the next section, we'll dive deeper into the specific habits that can help you live more effectively, starting with how to take control of your life instead of just reacting to it. Habit 1. Be proactive, not reactive. Are you in control of your life, or are you simply reacting to what happens around you? This question, though rarely asked, determines how you live each day. Too often, we let external events dictate our emotions and actions. A bad day can start with something as minor as someone cutting in line at the coffee shop, a critical email from your boss, or even a negative comment on social media. These things immediately trigger our emotions, leaving us angry, frustrated, or even ruining the entire day. But the truth is, these events have no power over you, unless you let them. This is where Stoicism offers a powerful reminder. True effectiveness and peace come from the ability to proactively control your reactions instead of being driven by what others do. Imagine you're steering a boat. The sea around you is constantly changing, sometimes calm, sometimes stormy. But you, as the captain, decide how to adjust the sails to navigate through the waves. Being reactive is like letting the waves toss your boat wherever they please. You allow your emotions to control you and let external circumstances determine how your day unfolds. Being proactive, however, means taking control of the rudder. No matter how turbulent the waves, you decide the direction you'll go. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "No one can harm your mind unless you allow it." Remember, what truly matters is not what happens, but how you respond to it. This is the foundation of living proactively. The Stoics believed that while you cannot control everything, like the weather, other people's actions, or unexpected circumstances, you can always control your response. They called this the space between stimulus and response. It's that fleeting moment where you choose how to act before letting your emotions take over. In that moment lies your greatest power to take charge of your life. How to develop proactivity. 1. Identify what you can control. The Stoics emphasized the dichotomy of control. You cannot control other people's behavior, the weather, or events beyond your reach. When you waste energy worrying about things you can't change, you're squandering your time. Focus instead on what you can control: your reactions, your actions, and your choices. 2. Pause before reacting. The next time you feel frustrated or angry because of someone's actions, pause. Don't react immediately. Take a deep breath. A single breath can help calm your nerves. Ask yourself, is this worth losing my peace over? Most of the time, the answer will be no. This pause allows you to control the space between stimulus and response, the moment where you decide how to act. 3. Focus on your core values. Remember, you can't please everyone or control everything. What matters is staying true to your values. When someone criticizes you, instead of feeling hurt, ask yourself, does their opinion align with my goals and values? When something doesn't go as planned, remind yourself, I can't control this, but I can control how I respond. Practice proactivity daily. In the morning, before starting your day, remind yourself, today, I won't let anything beyond my control disturb my peace. At night, reflect on your actions. How did I respond today? Could I have done better? Picture this. You're waiting in line for coffee and someone cuts in front of you. Your initial reaction is frustration. Who does this person think they are? But instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, take a deep breath, and remind yourself, this is not worth ruining my morning over. You calmly place your order and move on with your day in peace. This is the power of being proactive, refusing to let someone else's actions dictate your emotions. Living proactively not only helps you maintain inner peace, but also allows you to focus your energy on what truly matters. When you don't let minor distractions pull you off course, you make better decisions, build more positive relationships, dedicate your time and energy to meaningful goals. Are you letting events beyond your control dictate your mood and actions? When was the last time you reacted impulsively, and what was the outcome? What will you do today to practice proactivity? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and if you want to learn more about living effectively, don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next habit in this transformative journey. Are you ready to take control of your life? Habit 2. Begin with the end in mind. Do you know what you truly want in life? This isn't an easy question to answer. Many people live day by day, busy handling tasks, but without a clear direction. Without a destination, every action you take becomes a disconnected piece, failing to form a complete picture. The Stoics believed that to live effectively and meaningfully, you must identify your telos, your ultimate purpose. Once you're clear about what you want to achieve in life, every action, decision, and habit becomes easier and more intentional. Imagine starting a mountain hike, but not knowing which peak you're climbing toward. You may walk far, but a sense of uncertainty will follow you. You don't know when you'll arrive, or if you're even on the right path. Life works the same way. Without a clear goal, you're easily distracted by trivial and meaningless things. However, when you begin with a clear end in mind, everything changes. Decisions become simpler. Should you take this job? Should you invest time in a particular relationship? You'll have the answers once you know whether these align with your long-term goal. Actions become consistent. You'll stop wasting time on things that don't contribute to your larger purpose. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The happiness of your life depends upon the quality of your thoughts, and the clearest thoughts come from knowing the ultimate purpose you are striving toward." Living without a clear purpose is like navigating without a compass. You're dragged around by everything happening around you, emails to answer, endless meetings, or trivial conversations. The result? You feel busy but ineffective. Think of the most successful people you know. They don't just work hard, they work with purpose. Steve Jobs famously said, "Deciding what not to do is as important as deciding what to do." And the way to make these decisions is by starting with your end goal in mind. How to identify your end goal? 1. Ask the important questions. Take time to reflect and ask yourself, what are my core values? What makes you feel fulfilled and meaningful? How do I want to be remembered? This question reflects the legacy you want to leave, not just in work, but also in your relationships and life as a whole. Who are the people I want to grow alongside? The people around you significantly impact your goals. These questions require time to answer. Don't rush. Journal, reflect, or even take long walks to dig deeper into them. 2. Write a personal mission statement. A personal mission statement is like a compass. It keeps you on track. Write a short, clear sentence that reflects your values, goals, and what you want to achieve. Examples: I live to grow, serve others, and find joy in the small moments. I am committed to becoming the best version of myself, to bring value to those around me. This statement doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to hold meaning for you. 3. Start with small actions. Once you've identified your goal, ask yourself with every decision, does this bring me closer to my goal? If not, do I really need to do this? Remember, small changes made consistently every day will lead to significant results over time. Imagine an artist working on a large painting. Without a clear vision of the final piece, each brushstroke would seem random and disorganized. But when they know what they want to create, every line and color has a purpose. Your life works the same way. When you're clear about your goal, every action you take becomes a stroke that contributes to the masterpiece of your life. Have you ever felt busy but made no real progress? If you had to describe your life's biggest goal in one sentence, what would it be? What will you do today to move closer to that goal? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this video valuable, don't forget to hit like, subscribe, and join us as we explore the next habit. The secret to creating strong boundaries and saying no to what doesn't matter. Are you ready? Habit 3. Craft a personal mission statement. Do you have a clear mission guiding your life? Most people don't. They drift from one task to another, from one phase of life to the next, without a clear sense of direction. Without a guiding mission, decisions become overwhelming, distractions multiply, and it's easy to lose sight of what truly matters. A personal mission statement changes that. Think of it as your compass, an anchor that keeps you focused, even when life feels chaotic. By writing down your purpose, values, and vision, you create a framework to help guide your choices and actions every single day. A personal mission statement is a concise declaration of what you stand for and what you're working toward in life. It's not just a motivational quote or a wish. It's a roadmap that helps you align your daily actions with your long-term values and goals. For example, a mission statement might look like, I strive to live with integrity, to grow each day, and to serve others with kindness and purpose. I dedicate myself to constant improvement, meaningful connections, and creating a positive impact in the world. Your statement doesn't need to be poetic or perfect. What matters is that it's meaningful to you. Why is it important? 1. It clarifies your priorities. In a world full of distractions, it's easy to lose focus. A mission statement helps you filter out the noise and prioritize what aligns with your values. Instead of reacting to every opportunity or demand, you can ask, does this fit my mission? Will this bring me closer to the life I want to live? If the answer is no, you can confidently let it go. 2. It brings consistency to your actions. When you know your mission, your actions naturally follow suit. Decisions that once felt overwhelming become simpler because they're grounded in a deeper purpose. For instance, if your mission is to cultivate growth and serve others, you'll naturally choose opportunities that align with these values, whether it's a career move, a relationship, or how you spend your free time. Epictetus keeps you grounded during tough times. Life is unpredictable. Challenges, failures, and setbacks are inevitable. A mission statement serves as a reminder of your why during difficult moments. It helps you stay centered and resilient, even when external circumstances are beyond your control. As the Stoic philosopher Marcus Aurelius once said, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." 2. Write your personal mission statement. Reflect on your values. Start by asking yourself some deep questions. What do I value most in life? What kind of person do I want to be? What legacy do I want to leave behind? Your values might include growth, kindness, honesty, creativity, or making a difference. Take time to think about what truly matters to you. 2. Identify your strengths and passions. Your mission should reflect your unique strengths and passions. What are you naturally good at? What activities make you feel alive and fulfilled? For example, if you love teaching and connecting with others, your mission might involve sharing knowledge and fostering relationships. 3. Keep it simple and action-oriented. A mission statement doesn't have to be long or complex. In fact, the simpler, the better. Focus on action-oriented phrases that inspire you to live with intention. Examples: to learn, to grow, and to uplift others. To approach each day with curiosity, compassion, and courage. How to use your mission statement. Start your day with it. Begin each morning by revisiting your mission statement. Let it set the tone for your decisions and actions throughout the day. 2. Use it as a decision-making tool. Whenever you face a tough decision, ask yourself, does this align with my mission? Is this moving me closer to my purpose or further away from it? 3. Revise it. Over time. Your mission statement isn't set in stone. As you grow and evolve, your values and goals may shift. Revisit and refine your statement periodically to ensure it still resonates with you. Imagine you're offered a new job. The salary is high, but the role conflicts with your values of integrity and balance. Without a mission statement, you might be tempted by the money and accept the offer, only to feel unhappy later. However, with a clear mission, the choice becomes obvious. You realize the job doesn't align with your purpose, so you confidently decline it, knowing you're staying true to yourself. Have you ever made a decision that felt wrong because it didn't align with your values? If you had to sum up your purpose in one sentence, what would it be? What steps will you take today to craft your personal mission statement? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you found this valuable, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. In the next habit, we'll uncover the secret to saying no to what doesn't matter, so you can focus on what truly does. Are you ready to take the next step? Habit 4. Learn to say no to what doesn't matter. Have you ever found yourself overwhelmed, overcommitted, or stretched too thin? It's a common problem in a world that constantly demands our attention. Opportunities, requests, and distractions surround us, and the fear of missing out often pushes us to say yes to everything. But here's the truth. Every time you say yes to something that doesn't matter, you're saying no to something that does. Learning to say no isn't about being rude or dismissive, it's about protecting your time, energy, and focus for the things that truly align with your purpose. When you say yes to every request, you spread yourself too thin. Your energy is depleted. You feel exhausted from trying to do everything. Your focus is scattered. You struggle to concentrate on the things that actually matter. Your priorities are neglected. Important goals and relationships take a back seat. As the Stoic philosopher Seneca said, it is not that we have a short time to live, but that we waste much of it. Saying yes to the wrong things is one of the biggest ways we waste our lives. Saying no allows you to 1. Protect your priorities. When you say no to distractions, you free up time for what truly matters. 2. Maintain your energy. You avoid burnout by focusing on a few meaningful tasks instead of trying to do everything. 3. Live intentionally. Every decision becomes aligned with your core values and goals. Saying no is not just a rejection of something external, it's an affirmation of your deeper yes to the things that matter most. How to say no. Effectively, 1. Clarify your priorities. Before you can say no confidently, you need to know what you're saying yes to. Ask yourself, what are my top priorities right now? Does this request align with my goals or distract from them? When you're clear on your priorities, saying no feels less like a loss and more like a conscious choice to protect what matters. 2. Set boundaries. Boundaries are essential for maintaining focus and balance. They help you communicate your limits to others. For example, if you value time with family, set clear boundaries around work hours. If you're focusing on personal growth, limit time spent on activities that don't contribute to your learning. Boundaries aren't walls to shut people out, they're guidelines to ensure your time and energy are used wisely. 3. Be polite, but firm. Saying no doesn't mean being rude. You can decline requests respectfully and clearly. For example, I appreciate the opportunity, but I'm currently focused on other priorities. Thank you for asking, but I'm unable to commit at this time. The key is to avoid over-explaining or apologizing excessively. A clear and kind response is enough. Practice saying no. If you're not used to saying no, it might feel uncomfortable at first. Start small by declining minor requests or invitations that don't align with your goals. Over time, you'll build the confidence to say no when it truly matters. Imagine you're working on a critical project that aligns with your personal mission. A colleague asks for your help with a side task that's not urgent or meaningful. Without thinking, you say yes. Now your focus is divided, and the time you could have spent on your project is gone. But what if you had said, I'd love to help, but I need to focus on my priorities right now. Let's revisit this later. By saying no in the moment, you protected your time and energy for what truly matters. This small decision creates a ripple effect. Over weeks and months, saying no to distractions allows you to achieve your goals more effectively and live with greater clarity. Of course, not every yes is a distraction. Sometimes saying yes can lead to opportunities, connections, and growth. The key is to evaluate each request carefully. Does this align with my values? Will this help me grow or serve others in a meaningful way? Is this worth the time and energy it requires? If the answer is yes, embrace the opportunity fully. But if it doesn't pass these tests, don't be afraid to say no. How often do you say yes out of obligation or fear of missing out? What priorities in your life are being neglected because you're saying yes to the wrong things? What can you say no to today to make space for what truly matters? Learning to say no is one of the most powerful skills you can develop. It allows you to live intentionally, stay focused on your goals, and protect your peace of mind. If you're ready to take control of your time and energy, leave a comment below sharing what you'll say no to this week. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next habit. The art of self-discipline and its power to transform your life. Are you ready to create lasting change? Habit 5. Cultivate self-discipline. Have you ever waited for the perfect moment to start something important, only to realize that moment never came? Motivation is fleeting, it comes and goes like the wind. What separates those who succeed from those who don't is not motivation, but self-discipline. Self-discipline is the cornerstone of effectiveness. It's the ability to take action, even when you don't feel like it. It's about making the right choices consistently, no matter how challenging they might seem in the moment. Why self-discipline is essential. 1. It builds momentum. When you take action, even small steps, you create momentum. This momentum makes it easier to keep going, turning tasks that once felt impossible into daily habits. 2. It fosters resilience. Life will test you with challenges and setbacks. Self-discipline helps you push through these moments, ensuring that you don't abandon your goals when things get tough. Ray. It transforms goals into reality. No matter how clear your goals are, they mean little without action. Self-discipline bridges the gap between where you are and where you want to be. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "No great thing is created suddenly." Achieving greatness requires effort, patience, and above all, discipline. How to develop self-discipline. 1. Start small. Discipline is like a muscle. It grows stronger with consistent use. Start with små. Manageable commitments. For example, if you want to exercise regularly, commit to just 5 minutes a day. If you want to read more, start with 1 page each evening. The key is to make the habit so small that it feels impossible to fail. Once it becomes a routine, you can build on it. 2. Eliminate temptations. Discipline isn't just about willpower, it's also about setting up your environment for success. Remove distractions, turn off notifications, clear clutter, or work in a focused space. Prepare ahead. If you want to eat healthier, stock your kitchen with nutritious options and avoid buying junk food. By making it easier to choose the right action, you reduce the mental effort required to stay disciplined. 3. Focus on consistency. Over perfection. Self-discipline isn't about being perfect, it's about showing up consistently. You will have days when you stumble or fall short, and that's okay. What matters is getting back on track. As Marcus Aurelius said, "When you arise in the morning, think of what a privilege it is to be alive, to breathe, to think, to enjoy, to love." Let this thought motivate you to start fresh each day. 4. Reward yourself. Celebrate small victories along the way. Rewards don't have to be extravagant, they can be as simple as taking a break, treating yourself to a favorite snack, or acknowledging your progress. Rewards reinforce positive behavior, making it more likely that you'll stick to your discipline in the long term. Imagine a writer struggling to finish a book. At first, they wait for inspiration to strike, only to find days turning into weeks without progress. Then they decide to adopt a disciplined approach, writing for just 30 minutes every morning, no matter how they feel. At first, the progress is slow, but with time, the writer builds momentum, the pages accumulate, and eventually, the book is finished. It wasn't talent or motivation that led to success. It was the daily practice of self-discipline. Your life is no different. Whatever your goal, learning a new skill, improving your health, or advancing in your career, self-discipline is the engine that drives you forward. Common challenges and how to overcome them. 1. Procrastination. When you feel like delaying a task, break it down into the smallest possible step. Tell yourself, "I'll just start." Often, starting is the hardest part, and once you do, it becomes easier to continue. 2. Lack of motivation. Remember that action often precedes motivation. When you take the first step, no matter how small, motivation tends to follow. 3. Fear of failure. Discipline isn't about avoiding failure, it's about continuing despite it. Every setback is an opportunity to learn and grow stronger. What is one area of your life where you lack discipline? What small action can you take today to start building discipline in that area? How will your life change if you commit to consistent, disciplined effort? Self-discipline is not a talent, it's a choice. And every time you choose discipline, you're choosing growth, progress, and purpose. If you're ready to cultivate self-discipline and unlock your potential, leave a comment sharing the first habit you'll commit to today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the next habit, how to focus on what you can control and let go of what you can't. Are you ready to take control of your life? Habit 6. Focus on what you can control. How often do you feel frustrated by things beyond your control? The weather ruins your plans, a rude comment derails your mood, or unexpected obstacles leave you feeling powerless. It's easy to become consumed by external events, but the truth is, you have no control over them. The Stoics taught a simple yet profound lesson. Happiness and effectiveness come from focusing only on what you can control and letting go of the rest. Marcus Aurelius said it best, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." This habit is not just about practicality, it's about reclaiming your peace of mind and energy to focus on what truly matters. The Stoics divided life into 2 categories: things you can control, your thoughts, actions, choices, and attitudes. Things you cannot control, other people's opinions, actions, and external events. When you invest your time and energy in things outside your control, you waste precious resources and often feel defeated. But when you focus on what you can control, you empower yourself to respond effectively and live intentionally. How to practice. This habit 1. Identify what's in your control. In any challenging situation, ask yourself, what can I influence here? What is completely outside my control? For example, if you're stuck in traffic, you can't control the delay, but you can control how you spend that time. Listening to an inspiring podcast or practicing mindfulness instead of venting frustration. Second, shift your energy. When you find yourself worrying or stressing over something beyond your influence, consciously redirect your focus. For example, instead of worrying about whether someone likes you, focus on how you treat others with kindness and integrity. Instead of stressing about unpredictable outcomes, concentrate on preparing and giving your best effort. This shift in energy helps you stay productive and at peace. Let go of the need for approval. One of the most liberating aspects of this habit is learning to let go of seeking approval from others. You can't control how people perceive you, but you can control how authentically you show up. As Epictetus wisely noted, if you are ever tempted to look for outside approval, realize that you have compromised your integrity. 4. Practice gratitude for what you can control. Gratitude shifts your perspective from lack to abundance. Instead of dwelling on what's out of reach, be thankful for the power you have over your actions, mindset, and choices. Imagine a student preparing for an important exam. They worry about the difficulty of the questions and whether the professor will grade fairly. These concerns drain their energy. Then they decide to focus solely on what they can control, studying effectively, managing their time, and staying calm during the exam. By letting go of external worries and focusing on their own actions, the student performs better and feels more confident. This approach applies to every aspect of life, from relationships to careers. What is one thing you're currently worrying about that's beyond your control? How can you redirect your energy toward actions within your influence? What would change in your life if you let go of things you can't control? Focusing on what you can control is not just a habit, it's a philosophy for life. It frees you from unnecessary stress, sharpens your focus, and empowers you to live with clarity and purpose. If this habit resonates with you, share in the comments what you'll let go of today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join us for the final habit, the transformative power of daily self-reflection. Are you ready to take control where it truly matters? Habit 7. Practice daily self-reflection. When was the last time you paused to reflect on your day? In the rush of life, we often focus on moving forward, ticking off tasks, and chasing goals, but we rarely stop to evaluate how we're truly living. Daily self-reflection is a powerful habit that allows you to learn from your experiences, realign with your values, and continuously grow. As Marcus Aurelius wrote in his Meditations, at the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I do well? What could I have done better? What did I learn? Self-reflection is not about perfection, but about progress. It's a way to ensure that each day contributes meaningfully to the bigger picture of your life. Why self-reflection matters? 1. It helps you realign with your values. Life is full of distractions that can pull you away from your purpose. Reflecting daily helps you assess whether your actions align with your core values and goals. 2. It turns mistakes into lessons. Every day comes with challenges and setbacks. Without reflection, these experiences are wasted. Self-reflection allows you to learn from your mistakes, turning them into stepping stones for growth. 3. It cultivates gratitude and self-awareness. Reflection helps you appreciate your progress and identify areas for improvement. This balanced perspective fosters gratitude for what you've achieved while motivating you to strive for more. How to practice daily. Self-reflection. 1. Set aside time. Each day, reflection doesn't require hours of journaling. Even 5 to 10 minutes at the end of your day can make a difference. Find a quiet moment before bed to think, write, or meditate on your day. 2. Ask the right questions. Use guiding questions to structure your reflection. For example, what went well today and why? What didn't go as planned and how can I improve? Did I act according to my values and priorities? These questions encourage both gratitude for the positives and accountability for areas that need growth. 3. Celebrate small wins. Take time to acknowledge your achievements, no matter how small. Did you complete a task you've been procrastinating on? Did you show kindness in a challenging situation? These wins build confidence and motivate you to keep going. 4th plan. For tomorrow. Self-reflection isn't just about looking back, it's also about preparing for what's ahead. End your reflection by identifying 1 or 2 priorities for the next day. This gives you a clear focus to start fresh. Imagine a leader managing a team. At the end of each day, they reflect, did I communicate effectively with my team today? Did I make decisions that aligned with our shared goals? How can I support my team better tomorrow? By reflecting daily, the leader becomes more self-aware, adaptable, and intentional, fostering trust and collaboration within their team. Self-reflection is deeply rooted in Stoicism. Seneca wrote, "Every night, call yourself to account." What bad habit have you cured today? What fault have you resisted? What better decisions have you made? This practice isn't about self-criticism. It's about self-mastery. What did you learn about yourself today? How did your actions reflect your values? What will you do differently tomorrow to improve? Daily self-reflection is a habit of profound transformation. It helps you grow, stay aligned with your purpose, and live each day with intention. If this habit resonates with you, share in the comments one question you'll ask yourself at the end of the day. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and continue this journey toward a more intentional life. What will you discover about yourself today?